Hello, beautiful traders. So, good morning to all of you from New York time. So, we are in the live markets. Okay, so let me check everything. Okay, so what I will do is I will make a quick entry. Okay, just a quick entry. Okay, where I placed a sell entry. Okay, so if I take you to the order flow, so I have placed a quick sell entry now. I'm looking at the order flow currently. So just monitoring the order flow to see what the market would do. You can see some aggressive sellers are trying to push the price down. There is some price build-up happening at the moment. So what I will do is I will scratch out of the trade. Okay, I just scratched out of the trade. aggressive sellers were trying hard. Okay, I re-entered to the position. So just looking at the price build up, what's currently happening right now. Okay, so the trade is pushing down. So there is some price build up happening at the moment. We are monitoring the trade. Some aggressive buying is happening at the moment. We are seeing the aggressive buyers are trying to push the price up. We are currently monitoring the price build up while sitting on the trade. Aggressive buyers were trying hard, passive sellers were defending. The aggressive sellers were absorbed to a certain extent. Still the aggressive buying is continuing. Aggressive sellers are also trying at this moment. We can see the aggressive selling started at this moment. Price is currently pushing down. Buyers and sellers are equally trying hard. You can see some aggressive sellers are emerging at this moment. And trying to push the price down. There is some price build up happening downwards. So we notice some sort of by absorption of buyers. So some buyers absorption happen and some aggressive selling emerged. You can see the aggressive buyers are trying to push the price down. So there is some price build up happening downwards. There was some large amount of aggressive buying. Okay, so equal battle between aggressive buyers and sellers. So there is a price build up happening at this moment, which is slightly towards downwards. And up to now in this area, majority of what happened was buyers absorption. There's a huge amount of price build up happening at the moment. So we are monitoring this price build up at the moment. It is fascinating to see this price build up happening, and it is fascinating to see this battle of aggressive buyers and sellers. Okay, so far up to now buyers are being absorbed. So there is some serious price build-up happening at this very moment, as I said earlier. There has been a large amount of aggressive buying being built up. So you could see the aggressive sellers are trying to push the price down. However, it's a large amount of aggressive buying happened at this area up to now. It is a large price build up. It is fascinating to see this kind of price build up, because once this kind of price build up happens, there will be some significant move happening in the market. The current developing RTH volume point of control has moved down. Okay, so this price build up is more now towards upward direction. the price build-up is more towards upward direction. So what I will do is, what I'm thinking of doing is, so one option was for me to close the trade at a loss at that moment. If not, the other option is to keep the trade at a risk. But since the price anyhow moved away, I will just leave it without closing. Okay, liquidity grabbed. Okay, huge aggressive buying. So we got a daily loss limit. So what I will do is, I will let the trade run till the daily loss limit in case if the trade wants to go in the other direction. Okay, in case if the trade wants to go in the other direction. So because we have the risk parameters configured, I will just give I will just move my stop loss, because knowing if the price goes in that direction, I still right, I will still let the trade play. However, currently the price build up at the very moment is towards upward direction. Okay, so right, so we use ATA's trading platform. You can see the link in the description. There's a free trial, so give a try. Use the link in the description in this video. So we have it all included, the order flow and the bookmap features, all of them included in the ATA's platform. So just give a try, Ian. Link in the description of this video. So you get everything as a bundle, and it's one of the greatest order flow platforms. Okay, so a large amount of liquidity grab happened. Okay, so also there is a huge price build up happened in the at the bottom area, but still price moved up. we are monitoring this price build up. Currently the daily volume point of control has moved down, and a price build up equally happened in the downward direction. We are currently in a trade and which is in a drawdown. So even we are slightly in a drawdown, however there is a price build up towards downward direction. So I got one option here, either to stop the trade at a loss or keep the trade running because of a possible price due to the price build up, a potential price movement down, there's a possibility. I could come out of the trade at a loss if I want now. Which is always a harder thing to do, as a trader. Because as a trader, you always believe the trade will go in your direction. However, it's not what I'm doing that right now. Why I'm leaving the trade still is, even though at a drawdown, is because there is a price build up happening downwards, and the developing volume point of control slightly moving down. But there's an equal chance this trade could be a loss as well, because there is no momentum of trade, going down. So that's right, EM, you are correct. Now at this moment there's a chance where the price will go slightly towards the upward direction, okay, because there is liquidity to grab. So the price can go slightly upward direction at this very moment. So EM, regarding the data feed, right? So your question is, ATAS, we have to buy data feed separately, or with the subscription data feed also comes? I'm also new to ATAS. So regarding the data feed, you get a free data feed in ATAS. However, if you want to, basically one of the easiest thing is if you connect your prop account into ATAS, then you can use the prop account as your data feed. So in ATAS connections, you can just connect your prop account. So what you see currently is EM is Lucid connected prop account into the ATAS platform. So if you want, you can use the free data feed in ATAS. If not, you connect your prop account. It's very easy. Just provide the username and password of the prop account into ATAS and you get all the data feed. Currently in this setup, what you see, Lucid is connected, Lucid Trading. Okay, so the price will slightly move up because there's more liquidity to grab. Okay, so and also to answer your earlier question, Ian, ATAS is one of the most powerful order flow platforms. It has been established for a long time, and you get all the features integrated into ATAS like bookmap, order flow, all the features included. It's like all in one bundle. You got all the indicators, what you see in deep charts, and even more. Okay, so there's still some liquidity to grab. So the price will still move a little bit upward. So you got another question here, but I read somewhere prop feeds and level 2 and bookmap won't work. Is it, or bookmap won't work with prop feeds? Okay, so here to answer your question, I will give the answer from ATAS platform. Now regarding level 2 data, when you connect to your prop firm, from the prop firm you can get the level 2 data by paying a small additional fee. So that's basically what we do when we connect the prop accounts. Okay, so because by default the prop account will not give you the level 2 data, you have to go to the prop account dashboard and purchase that additional level 2 data for a small fee, which is worth if you are referring to level 2 data. Otherwise, by default, the prop account does not give you level 2 data for the heat map to work. That is to answer your question, Ian. Yeah, I hope I answered the questions. If not, please keep asking the questions, so then I can further clarify it. So if you just use ATAS and see, because actually ATAS is powerful than deep charts. The reason is ATAS has been established for longer time. Okay, so the liquidity grab towards upward direction, and as I said, I have the daily loss limit in place, so I don't mind moving the stop loss and giving the buffer to get the benefit of my daily loss limit set, because there is price build up happen downward direction. So however, currently the chance is the price is moving up, but since I'm in a drawdown, I will keep the trade run for the full drawdown or for the full, daily loss limit. That's what I mean. So I'm not holding the trade, expecting the trade to go in my direction. What I'm doing is, if the trade comes more towards my entry, I will come out of it, because I don't see, much downward movement now. Because if I cut the trade now, well, yes, I could exit at a half, loss, but I don't mind exiting at a full loss. Happen the trade to come down. Okay, so liquidity grabbing, actually huge amount of liquidity grabbing. So that is why I gave that extra stop loss buffer. Okay, so you can see now huge amount of liquidity grab, and you can see aggressive selling, big trades. So all the features of deep charts you will see in 8 hours, and as I said, even much more. Now you can see big trades, right? And you can see stacked imbalances. So to make it clear to you, if you are connecting a prop account, go to the prop account dashboard and get the extra level 2 data for a small fee, as I said earlier, which is worth. Huge liquidity grab. So as I said, that's the reason why I gave that extra stop loss buffer, right? Because now either one of two things could happen. The price could go all the way against my trade, right? Or the price could come back to break even. Okay, after the liquidity grab. Okay, so the current possibility is more towards upward direction, right? But what I am currently is in a short trade, and I am at a drawdown. So there was also a large amount of buying absorption at this area. So in this area, a large amount of buying absorption of buyers also happened. So the trade could go at this stage either direction, but more towards upward. However, due to the buyer's absorption, there is a chance of the price moving down as well. I am not holding the trade expecting it to be a winning trade, because at this drawdown. But as I said, I would rather take the full stop loss if I happen to take it. Okay, so huge amount of buying absorption happened and large amount of liquidity grabbed, and price is now slightly moving downwards. Okay, price is coming down. After that large buying absorption, price is coming down to the 0.5 VWAP level. Okay, 0.5 VWAP level. Which is also aligned with my composite value area low. VWAP is flat now. Okay, so I got a flat VWAP. Okay, so flat VWAP. Okay, so guys, it's a flat VWAP now. So looking at this, being in a flat VWAP, I will close the trade at a loss. Okay, so I exited the trade at a loss. The reason is now I'm in a flat VWAP, so that's fine. You know, trading, it's part of the business. The losses are part of the business. So what I did was, eventually I managed the risk, right? Because the trade came all the way halfway from the drawdown, so I just exited the position, right? Due to seeing a flat VWAP, and because there is more liquidity also to grab from the upward direction. And if I show you the high level chart, you can see over here we had multiple positions today. We had one sell position here, another sell position over here, right? Okay, so multiple sell positions taken. It's part of the business. So I came out of the trade at a stop loss. The trade could either come further down where I could have minimized my stop loss, but I did not mind exiting it at a loss. So as I showed you earlier, we had multiple positions and the VWAP became flat at this moment. Right, that's where I exited the trade. However, the volume point of control daily moved down and you can see the price is slightly moving down. So the price is now melting down again in the direction of the trade. You can see over here, because there is now some liquidity to grab in the downward direction as well. So this is the earlier price build-up which I was talking earlier. See, now the price comes to my entry location. So if I happen to hold the trade, the price is almost coming to the entry location, but there was a risk of holding the trade as well. Okay, so price is moving down. That's mainly to grab some liquidity, which is seen down. You can see some large number of limit orders over here. So there is liquidity to grab. Price attracts like a magnet to liquidity. So price is attracting downwards for the liquidity. And the flat VWAP is slightly now moving downwards. So we had multiple entries today, one over here, right, and one over here. And currently the VWAP being almost flat and the daily volume point of control moving down. and price build up at the bottom area, and now the price is just below a composite value area low. Okay, so there's liquidity over here in the order book, and price is attracting towards this liquidity. All the aggressive buying happened over here, got absorbed. So it's classic buyer's absorption in this area. So this area where I marked, classic buyer's absorption. Okay. I can see some chat window comments. I will answer those comments, guys. Please give me little time until I will answer those questions soon. So just to let you know, this is where the absorption happened. Okay, so it's difficult to read your names, but Tundemeirin, sorry if I'm not telling your name right, but I see your question. Now, first of all, before I answer that, see this, in this area there was classic buyer's absorption, as I said earlier. Okay, just letting you know. Okay, Moses, yeah, that's easy. Yeah. Now at this stage there is equal 50-50 chance of price going up and down. The reason is, if I show you this, and also Moses, the platform we are using is ATAS trading platform. The link is in the description. ATAS is a very powerful platform compared to Sierra Charts, NinjaTrader, Deep Charts. Compared to all of them, if you use ATAS, you will see it's a very simplified platform, And if you are doing prop firm trading, you can just directly connect your prop account into ATAS, and it has all the features of Zero charts, NinjaTrader, deep charts, and it has much more large amount of features than deep charts as well. Okay, right? So we happen to be in a couple of trades today. The first one, if you took the trade, it's a 1 to 2.1 to almost 1 to 3 because of we took taking profits at this VWAP 2SD level, second standard deviation, and almost 1 to 2.5 profits. Then this one was at a drawdown, and we exited the trade at a drawdown. This one, the third one. Now currently what you guys see is, guys, Moses and all, what you see currently is a flat VWAP, right? And you can see the volume, the value area, the RTH value area, you can see the volume point of control move down over here, and you can see where I move my mouse. Let me just highlight it so it looks clear to you guys. Okay, so this area, let me also reduce the thickness, guys, 1 second, so that it will be clear to you guys. So you see this is okay, the VWAP is flat over here. Let me use another color so that it would look much easier for you guys. Okay, so over here, right? So now I'm highlighting the areas, so you guys can see in the current day, this is, guys, so traders, this is the developing RTH value area. Okay, so, and basically what happened during the day was, when we took our first entry over here, this is where we took the first entry, right? So when we take it, let me bring this here. Okay, the tool, it's easy for me to keep it here. Hold on, guys, I'm just arranging the tools, right? So when we took the trade over here, the first trade, okay, so when we took the first trade over here, we had the VWAP going down, and when we took the second trade also, we had the VWAP confirmation, right, going down. When we enter into the third trade also, we had the VWAP confirmation going down. However, what happened after we entered to this third trade was, there was a large amount of liquidity in this area. So the price attracts, there was a large amount of sell limit orders. So the price attracted like a magnet to those sell limit orders, right? However, when we were entering into the trade, there was price build up happening downwards, right? That is because you see over here the price build up, value build up, right? I'm just giving you an idea. And also you see this line, brown line, which is a composite value area line. So when we took the trade here, over here, guys, when we took the trade over here, the price was below this composite value area, right? So it's an important key level. So because it's an important key level, that was the reason for entering into the trade over here. Okay, guys, so I'm explaining the reasons for taking the trade and the playbook. Okay, so first trade, winning trade, trade number 1. winning trade, trade number 2, winning trade, trade number 3, good trade. However, after trade number 3 was placed, liquidity build up in this area. Because of that, price attracts like a magnet for the liquidity pockets, right? Heat map, right? If you are familiar with different heat map software, you will know where liquidity is residing. So the platform we are using is ATAS, as I said, which has all those features, right? So what happened was price went to grab the liquidity, the resting limit orders, sell limit orders. It grabbed all of them, and now there is some amount of limit orders to be fulfilled, right? Overall. Okay, so and then once we saw those confirmations, basically we were looking at the footprint, right? The footprint analysis in those relevant areas. We use the footprint confirmation, and before we take the trades. So overall, that were the reasons for taking the trades, guys, and the confluences were taken from the footprint chart. Okay, and yeah, Moses, to answer your question that you are new to the channel, how can I get those setups using, and to learn about order flow, right? Seeking knowledge. So at this stage, we are in the process of releasing. So we are having our own in-house trading mentorship program, but it's a private only for our in-house Tradecopia traders. But we are opening the doors for the YouTube public community. That's why you see these live streams happening. So in this process, we will also be releasing a complete for the YouTube public community, a complete order flow, volume profile, VWAP training materials, which are being used internally in our in-house trading training programs for our in-house prop traders. So we'll be releasing those materials to you guys in a much more organized way, which is in the process. So we will be live streaming every week from Tuesday to Friday. Also, we will be breaking down these live trades, and we'll explain you guys the reasons behind these trades. Okay, we will be doing it for you guys, and also we will be releasing into the YouTube channel. We will release a complete well ordered volume profile, order flow, footprint training materials, okay, which are used by institution level traders. So mainly which are used by our institution level traders in the Tradecopia in-house trading panel. Okay, Moses, so look forward for that, and also give a try this ATA software, link in the description of this video. Use the free trial and give a try. It is very powerful, right? It has all the features of all the order flow platforms, including Sierra Charts, Ninja Trader, Deep Charts, and Contour, all apart. You get to, if you come to ATAS, you will love it, right? And you can just directly connect your prop accounts into ATAS and directly trade and get done your prop challenges done. So the purpose of this live trainings, live stream sessions are to help you to elevate your prop challenges and to get through your prop challenges and build up profitable trading path using institutional trading concepts such as order flow, volume profile, footprint analysis, and the secret sniper big trades indicator used by world top traders. So stay tuned, guys, for these daily live streams where we'll break down these trades, and we will make sure your knowledge is elevated. And as Moses has said, soon we'll release step-by-step guidance of setting up these playbooks, right? and the chart settings and everything. We will give you a clear instruction based videos released so that you could it could benefit the YouTube public community. So it's live. It was lovely being with you all in the live markets, and we really appreciate you all coming and enjoying these live streams. So take care until we see you again tomorrow. And just look at the links in the description of the video to give a try of these tools, which are very powerful, guys. Okay, so take care until we see you all tomorrow using concepts of institution level traders, as I mentioned earlier. Take care, guys, and stay tuned. See you tomorrow in the next live stream. And thanks for attending the live stream today, guys. If you would like to learn the trading strategies we use, click the link given in the description below to access the full free course and use that knowledge to get funded and start trading like a professional.